Okay. Let's hit it. Welcome everybody. This is Edge of Space. I am Legendary Neurotoxin. I'm operative for Event Obsidian Corporation, the Vehicles Division. Of course, gotta do a lot of research here before vehicles will be a viable option here on this planet. So, for now, just kind of exploring and getting some experience in this place. I've already made a lot of pathways through this planetoid. I'm trying to find one of the upgrade stations, but I have not yet been able to locate it. There we go. Kind of a tough angle. Just some official communication stuff. It's not really stuff to be broadcast here, so you might see me pause there for a moment, and that's just me communicating with home base, the HQ. Wonder if there's anything good in here. Oh, But I do see some biomass inside there, so that's kind of promising. Maybe it's just a little bit though. Either way, raw materials are always useful. That's how I make my torches. And if I get to a point where I really need biomass, I can always come back through here and mine out the inner walls for um, another set of stuff. The background walls can actually be harvested too, which is really, really nice. I can see how I can just kind of cut away the walls there. I could actually go back through all the way and get after that biomass if I really felt like it. It's tab to switch between both forms of functionality. Hey. So I see I've got a few folks watching here. Say hello if you want. If you have any questions or suggestions or want to know more about the game, just let me know. Currently, I'm kind of scouring this planetoid for one of the upgrade stations. It gives me a little bit of a boost, and I believe it might give me some schematics as well. MT Stunner, hey, how you doing? Super fancy builder. Are you gonna do your was it the Temple of the Moon for the Landmarks to Landmark contest? Arudinel, hey, how's it going? Chewina, how you doing? You guys seen this game before? Yeah, you know, that's the funny thing. On one hand, you could say it's kind of derivative of Terraria and Starbound. On the other hand, it was kind of in development at the same time as Starbound. It's just Starbound happened to be uber popular in the features that it had earlier, versus this one's had a little bit of a different career track, so to speak. But the devs are working on some really awesome stuff for this game, and I'm really excited. It's going to have a really awesome research and material system. If you want to learn more about that, though, you'll have to come back for Procedural Powerhouses this Saturday, or I'll actually have one of the developers on the show here to talk about some of that stuff in detail. MT, I'm sure you could design a base for it. Does it go all the way, the entire bottom to top of the claim? Yeah, you know, I'm thinking about that one. I was actually thinking of really going a little bit further with it and doing something where it's one of those on the ground, one of those upside down above, and a giant glowy crystal in the middle. That's kind of what I've been thinking about for the contest, so I might actually get going on that here pretty soon. Suppose I could go back up here and cut it in this way a little bit. No sound. Audio. Sound should be coming through. Let me turn it up a little bit. Can you hear it? Oh. Weird. I have all my volumes maxed out over here. I don't know why it's coming through quiet. Oh well. Really quiet, huh? Is that the same for everyone else? Am I coming through super, super quiet? That torch out of the way, actually. Okay. Sorry, Poro, I think it's your hardware. Oh, dang it. No, that's not the one I was looking for. Let's see. Might try... No, it's maxed out there. Does this work a little bit better? I don't know why it's coming through quiet. Throw it on the ground. Oh, some biomass in there. Lovely. So I'm just kind of searching around for some stuff right now. I might go out and just go brawling here in a little bit. That could be. He's, I'm sure, got louder broadcasting stuff going on. Oh, that's just stone. Oops. I wonder how far down I actually am right now. Oh wait, where's that defense platform? Hell yeah, I'll activate a defense platform. Now it's time to get my ass kicked. Let's see if I can handle him this time. It's getting attacked by something I can't even see. That's no fair. Yeah, that defense platform is pretty much screwed. Yep. Oh well. Seems like more of a sort of thing to have a few players to do. Not really as much of a solo kind of event. Hiya, Cody. Yeah, Pastry, this is Edge of Space. It's really a lot of fun. Huh. Maybe I'll travel this way for a little bit. I don't know if there's any other large planetoids out this way or if it's just a bunch of little floaters. But I better travel forward with a wall. In fact, I'm going to make some more of that because that's such a safer way to go than just trying to jump off in the distance and see what happens. Yes, that's right. Science is the button when you want to craft something. Alright. I will definitely have to check that out. Great. It's dark now. Pastry, actually, that was Relogic that made Terraria. This is Handyman Studios. They actually do have some official Terraria content in the game here, which is pretty cool. But this is most definitely not made by the people who made Terraria. This looks like more floaters. No? Oh, hey, uranium. Give me that surface uranium. I mean, maybe the guy also worked on Terraria. I don't know, but I thought this was a an original project made by not the Terraria creators. I could be mistaken. Eventually they'll have a rangefinder thing so you can actually see how far down stuff is, but for right now we don't have anything like that, so I just have to proceed cautiously or plan to respawn. And to be perfectly honest, I'd rather proceed cautiously, because this simple infrastructure that I make now will support me in the future. Eventually I'll get it, Poro. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun to do a live stream or two with that game. Seems like a pretty enjoyable thing to just continue playing and kind of crack out on for a while. Oh, so there is something below me. Yeah, okay. Starting to get back towards where there's actually some stuff. Huh. Hey, wait a second. I've been here before. Damn it. I didn't even go anywhere. Actually, no. Not damn it. I was able to explore around and see that there isn't really any more planetoid that way. And make something so I wouldn't completely splatter when I fall there, which is nice. This little chunklet looked more promising. Come on. There we go. As soon as the light comes back on, I'll be able to go a hell of a lot faster, but right now it's still nighttime and best to proceed with caution. I don't even know who the hell that is. Starbound, huh? Starbound's a good game. I haven't played it yet, but I've watched certain people play it, and it appears to be pretty fun. And since then, I'm sure they put a lot more content in, too. Hey, some light. I see what you mean. I don't know what the hell it's doing over there. And I don't know why the audio just cut out. I thought it was because of the night to day shift, but that might not necessarily have been it. Heh. Who's a fucking cheater? What are you talking about? Alright, well, see you later then, Poro. Have a good one. Thanks for joining the show here. Building. No, I was building a pathway down to begin with, but besides, there are mobs that can actually destroy walls, so if it's really a smart enough creature, I can't use that strategy. I really like the background. There we go. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh well. Tight corridors like this, I should probably bring a grenade launcher with me. I might want to go back and collect one of those here pretty soon. Alright, let's dig some more light pathways. No, we can't. We don't have anything that destroys terrain. The grenade launcher, so that way, if those flying Shelly dudes pop up on me while I'm down here, I have some effective equipment to take them down with. Right now, my particle eliminator does decent damage, but unfortunately, That's only half the fight with those. The other half is being able to dodge them. If I'm in a mined out section like this, I'm not going to have that same kind of agility. So instead I would need to supplement with firepower. I do have my rocket launcher though, so if it really gets to a dire situation, I can whip that out and just blow them the hell up. Okay. Let's make some more lights in here. Yeah, there's some amount of sounds that will cause the audio to glitch up a little bit. It's a beta. Maybe I need the intervals a little closer than that. Oh well. Might be better for me to go back up to the surface and see if I can find a natural cave down rather than trying to dig through this way. Okay. Yeah, the little Firefox thing following me is pretty helpful. Thanks, Nightbot. Alright, if there's nothing too exciting here, I think I'll just go back up to the surface and find a some sort of cave that actually leads into here. So, if you like caves, of course, there's plenty in this game. No water though. That killed them all. So awesome. What's in the box? What's in the box? Cryo rods. Lovely. Caves and no water. So it's yeah, I guess kind of like where Landmark's at in development right now. That's true. Alright. Is this maybe the formation that'll lead towards a natural cave, or is this something that I dug out way earlier? Bam! Oh, they're still alive, huh? No problem. Ooh, but I am getting low on rockets. Alright, I'm just gonna torch up the left and the right here and see if it leads to anything cool. Let's see, what am I actually looking for? Nah, not really anything. Continuing along. Something just spawned back there? Oh, just a bug. I should probably reload this. Whoops, that was probably really loud. My apologies, everybody, if that was really, really loud. Somewhere is gonna let me in here. Or not. Damn, is this just a solid planetoid? It seems like it. I gotta find a way in somewhere. There's gotta be a caveway somewhere in here. It's just nowhere on the surface, at least nowhere along the top. But I do want to get up in here and get after the delicious, delicious minerals hiding within. Somewhere there's a cave. I'm just gonna keep digging in a line here until I can find something with an actual opening that'll lead to some awesome. Because I have a hard time believing this is just a completely solid planetoid. It's just dirt, mud, clay, and stone. There's got to be something cool here. So, what games had a really good research system that you folks can think of? By research system, I mean like the progression of how you got access to knowing the things that you could make. Again, sorry about the loud dings there. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the best research systems, or at least the ones that are the most influential to gameplay, are from RTS games and just strat games in general. Just continuing to cut through. Oops. Still just not finding any sort of pathways in here, which is just so surprising because that's generally not how things are done. Of course, there could also be something real special about this one that I totally don't know about. Yeah, I agree with you there. That would probably be a pretty fun game. Just not finding anything down here. It's amazing. Not really even any material or minerals that I can think of. Or fancy stuff, I should say. So let's see if I've revealed anything yet. Some of these lights. I guess I need to make more lights. Some more tea. That should be enough torches. Might as well make some more. I like torches. Just the weirdest of planetoids, though, here. I wonder if this is just the top half of a larger one or something, and the real action's down beneath. It could very well be the case. Yeah, weird. I guess not. I guess this thing is just a whole bunch of nothing. I don't believe it. I'm gonna carve all the way down here and then just drop and see what's below. Oh, it's one of those guys waiting for me. Well, that'll be fun. I win. Yeah, they're planetoids. Oh. Jelly nest, huh? I keep hearing my shots hit stuff in the distance. I don't know if I'm hitting actual targets or if I'm just hitting the wall and it just makes a squishy sound. Oh, I didn't destroy it in time, I guess. Oh well. Well, I'll definitely get this aluminum and the back wall stuff too. That's one. I see another one there. What the hell? Those shots do degrade at some point, right? This is my first time seeing these things, by the way. I did some pretty substantial damage, but... So it's gonna take a hell of a lot more for me to be able to kill something like that. Gauss rifle would probably help. Grab those. Oops. Research. Armory. Science. Alright. I don't remember which one's the Gauss rifle. Let me check the second one from the end. Mobile plasma projector. Canister. Good enough. Actually, I'll put torches here. And to put the laser here. What else do I need in my bar? Chainsaw. No, chainsaw's fine. That'll be good. Alright. But those are apparently the things I need to be killing for my next armor. It's the first time I've seen them. While I'm here... Ammo... No ammo, I don't need that. I need rocket ammo though. Need 9 more of those. 10 more of those actually. Whoops. 11 more. Okay, that should be enough to proceed. So I guess let me show you what one of the actual caves kind of looks like here. I've dug into them pretty far in this one, but I might as well show you anyway. Some biomass and uranium, don't mind if I do. See a little bit of ice over here, it looks like. Yep. Lovely. No, there's a crab convention. There's a lot of crabs down there, damn. Yeah, exactly. Right now, this is pretty much the mining laser. Like, there's one basic one that you start with that's um, maybe 70% the speed of this one. But no, there's no. Whoops. There's no mining pick. There's no pickaxe. This is lasers. That's why I was saying in Landmark, I want a mining laser, damn it. Don't want a stupid pick. Ooh, cache of uranium. So that plant that took me out earlier, I need to basically just kill a bunch of those to be able to get up into my next level of armor, and then the next level of armor will allow me to actually descend further. No, there's some aluminum. Keep pressing the wrong button. Because 3 used to be my my laser, or rather my mining laser, not the grenade launcher. I'm gonna waste so many rounds with that. Oh well. Eventually I'll get used to it. Yeah. Ooh, that's a bunch of aluminum. I'm gonna be here for a little bit. course, as fun as it is to harvest in these caves here, I really do need to be going down where those fuck off powerful plants are. Because they're going to be the progression limit for me right now. And there's even a little bit more behind it. Oh, just the one spot. Even more. Nice. I suppose I'm still looking for that upgrade station around here. Hey, screw you. Whoops. I took something off my bar by accident. I think that was the saw. Ooh, there's even more. I will take more uranium. I'm sure I'll need it. Uranium. Probably an unsafe amount of uranium for the character to be carrying around, but whatever. Just for laughs, let's see. Nothing. Okay. Oh wow, that's a big old pile of aluminum just waiting over there. Better to approach from above here. That's funny. Hi there, welcome to the show. Whoops. Wrong button. Might as well collect this back wall aluminum too. Because aluminum is good. Is that ice or aluminum back there? That's right, that was ice. Oops. Give me that aluminum from the back wall. think that's it. Yep. Alright. Oh, it's just a random chunk of ice there. That's funny. Oh no! Splat! I should probably throw some more cryo rods in here while I've got them. And let's check. Are these not enough to get another weapon? What's down here? Oh well. See some backwall titanium there. Need more earthen wall. That's good enough. That's right, and that brings me down to this one, which I found to be kind of horseshit. So, whoops. I'd better just dig right on through and move on down. There was nothing to this planetoid at all. Yeah, there's some aluminum in here, but that's not really what I'm actually out here for at the moment. Crap. Oh, good. Wait for these things to recharge a little bit. I should be leaving torches along the way. It'll make it a lot easier to get through here. Should be far enough down to start seeing some of those tougher enemies. Seen a lot more material down here too. Oh crap. Oh, it's already regenerated. They're not gonna hurt each other, are they? No. That's gonna be kinda tough. Those things take a hell of a lot of damage. And I doubt they're gonna stay isolated for very long when they do spawn, because those Shelly bastards will show up. Let's see. Where's my actual base at? It's back here, right? Yeah. Not necessarily a elevator, but just to be able to get down a lot faster. I'm just gonna bore a hole through and just keep on building my way down, basically. Whoops. Wrong button. Haven't heard anybody, or haven't seen anybody type rather for a little bit there. See everybody just kind of lurking right now. Gotcha. Why not? Things are gonna get destroyed. I really do need the Gauss rifle for this, I think, or the shotgun. And I guess if that was the last wave... Cool, looks like I succeeded this defense. What's my prize? Oh, a rifle frame. Neat. Oh, there's a bunch of them up there messing up my base. No wonder they weren't going for the real deal. They were all up here attacking my stuff. Jerks. Oh. Got him. Alright. So a repair gun in here somewhere. I can put that away. Repair laser. That's a really slow repair laser. It's gonna take a while to fix everything here. And it's got really short range. Good to know. Cool. Well, that's one of those things later on in the game when things actually do come to attack your base, and not because you were doing a defense and you were just close enough to your base. They will destroy your stuff. Repairs. The game really is meant to be played by a bunch of people in a group, so the solo might not seem like everything's fully balanced optimally, like the mining times and the repair times and stuff, but you know, if you've got a group of 10 people, this stuff goes a lot quicker. So, once I'm finished with this, I'm gonna go mess around and get some more micro consoles, see if I can actually get the Gauss rifle this time. There we go. Not too worried about that down there. $44, huh? Need another 16 before I can actually give it another go. Yeah, I mean, part of the reason why the graphics are kind of simplified on games like these is just because, for everything to kind of lay out in a grid like this, that everything has to kind of conform to certain proportions. Ooh, some bonus aluminum. No reason to have it a straight drop the entire way down. And that's just a splat factory. I wouldn't say that this game necessarily has retro-looking graphics. I mean, everything's the size of everything is just limited because there's only so much you can represent on the screen before having to sacrifice proportions and other stuff. The graphics could be more detailed, but then we wouldn't be able to see as far to the edges. So for games like this, to have that level of graphic detail increase would mean we would need to be playing on only high resolutions. Like this is, I'm only at 1280 by 10 or 1280 by 800 right now. I'd have to be playing it doubled that, I think, for the to really be able to justify higher quality graphics than this relative to the proportions of the game. Oh, cool. And it just leads me onto this platform that I made. That's extra convenient. Oh. Easy enough. Oh, okay. I think I'm actually gonna make some construction. Some more earthen wall. I really like the build range on this compared to Terraria. Terraria, you gotta be so close. You gotta really be careful trying to make bridges and pathways of this sort. No way, Terraria. It does not look NES. It looks at least SNES minimum. Sounds good, MT. We'll have to figure something out. Yeah, it's very easy to overshoot them, and probably wouldn't be too critical because it's just, right to here, but still better than being silly about it. So we've seen this planetoid before. This is the one that I started digging a big old path through, and it didn't really lead anywhere. Easy enough. No, I mean, if we're talking about the quality of a 16 by 16 or 32 by 32 pixel block, yeah, I guess it would be potentially that level of fidelity. But the idea of that having this level of density of pixels on the screen, way beyond NES and SNES by leaps and bounds. There's no way those consoles could represent this much stuff at once on the screen. It would have to be much smaller, like 4 pixels probably per block to be able to represent something like this on SNES. Because remember, that was like, I don't even know if that was 800 by 600. I think those were still 640 by 480. Oh, good. Did I kill it? Yeah! 2 plasma rawhide. Well, hell yes. Alright. And just how many do I need for my stuff? I get 3, 1. Thanks for the follow. gonna be like 7 of them total. I ate up a lot of rockets, but you know what? It worked. This is definitely where I want to be. Though I might not necessarily want to go all the way into there. Crap. You know, I'm just gonna teleport back and make some better gear before I head back down. Yeah, seriously, Tom Triss. Wait a second. This isn't where I meant to go. Oh well. I guess it really wasn't what I was looking to do then. I should probably just be making the emergency recall. Okay, that's on one hand, you know, higher resolution stuff is really nice and it's really great when it's done clean, but at the same time a lot of people intend for something to be done in a more retro style. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth is actually going from those clean flash vector graphics to more of a retro 16-bit look, because that's really the desire of, you know, the guy who made it, and he wants it to be more reflective of that style, and that it really makes sense for the game because it really does feel like a Super Nintendo game. But at the same time, there's, you know, plenty of really beautiful, you know, atmospheric games where there's no possible way it could be done in a world builder style like this. They're just super polished 2D. You know, we are still moving forward with 2D games. There was like a lot of anime style games where it's really clean graphics, really smooth animation. Nothing about it looks retro. Nothing about it. So, you know, it's not to say that all games, but for indie games, a lot of indie games are going to be keeping it to the simple aesthetic because, for one thing, it's a lot cheaper, and for another thing, a lot of us indie players grew up playing these games, and having this kind of aesthetic is, you know, regular for us. Thanks for the follow. Inorganic aluminum. Inorganic aluminum. That means I need the refinery. There we go. Okay, so then let me collect the material here. the heck's your problem? Refinery. Oh, there's an accept button. That needs to be bigger, I think. Okay, and that means I can make this and improve my jetpackery. Cool. Aluminum jetpack. Outlander jetpack. Hell yeah. That's got a lot more love to it. Hey, Feather, good to see that you cleaned up your Twitter there. You're getting all that Russian spam. It was kind of hilarious. There was another Outlander item that only takes one plasma hide, the helmet. So I need 15 of that iron. Or aluminum, rather. Iron, what am I thinking? Accept, okay. So the last one came out different, so that's an interesting thing. Every time you use the refinery, it might produce a different type of material. So the last one I got, looked different. At this point, there isn't really too much to it because the conductivity, hardness, density, and absorption haven't all been built in. But that's part of the later research system that's going to be going into the game, and that should be really a lot of fun. Okay. Sweet. Five health, 9 exposure versus 10 health and 16 exposure. That's a big up. Good idea. For sure. I will definitely let you know. When I saw it, I was trying to see if you were in whatever show. I think it was Evercast what I was watching when I noticed it. Uh, hmm. I would say, Tom Triss, that Starbound is a lot more like random item intensive. You're gonna be it feels like the equipment system's a lot more like, say, Diablo or Torchlight, um, versus this. There's really only a finite arsenal, I believe, and the way that you make the things better is going to be through a combination of research and being able to use the refinery to make different types of materials and like mash them together in various different ways. Hold on just a second.